If you truly want to experience the power of Unreal Engine 5, the best way to do it is in VR. I'm going to show you some amazing examples of what that can look like. So the first example here is Star Wars Starship right here, where you play as a battle droid from the prequel trilogy. Now, if you recognize this room, this is from episode 1, where Qui-Gon and Ewan McGregor both go and have diplomatic solutions with the Fade Trade Confederacy. Now, right here, as you can see, it does lag a little bit, but that's just on my end. If you have a really good PC, you shouldn't have an issue with this, but you do play this in third or first person, and this is what it looks like. I'm using an RTX 3060 Ti and an i700K. Now, right here, as you can see, you get to walk through the holes of the actual ship, and you can only go to certain points, unfortunately, as this is just a demo or a proof of concept, whatever you want to call it. It's really cool how this works. The pistol does work, and it doesn't sadly kill any droids, but it's more just an example of the environment works, and I gotta say, it is really freaking beautiful, and it's a one of a kind, unfortunately. Now with this next map of Palazgam, this is one where I recommend, if you do not have RTX territory sort of graphics cards for your PC, please do not try and run this, as it might break it. This is a dining room, ballroom / theatre area where you've got a really beautiful on-crest of decorations, lighting and details. You can choose to have your graphic settings on low, medium, high or ultra, and as you can see, the examples right here are quite interesting to have a look at. But having a little explore through this area and just how lifelike and realistic it is, it was a really beautiful experience to be able to go on. But if you don't have the right PC for it and the right specs, you're not exactly going to get the similar experience as I did. Again, it's also just purely an environment, but being able to look at how freaking beautiful this is, no doubt games like this in the future should become reality with the possibility of it. The Ballroom is another great example of beautiful Unreal Engine 5 work. This here is one singular room which you can play in first or third person, and I'm gonna be honest, this one absolutely ran terrible for me because my PC's probably not powerful enough to be able to run this. You can already see just by looking at it, the reflections, the detail, the realism towards it. This one is definitely top on my #1 list, but with the workability of it, if you do not have RTX 4090s or anything like that, it's going to probably run quite similar and quite laggy to what I've got here, unfortunately. An amazing demo for Diablo 2 to 5 fans out there. If you enjoy this game, this is an Unreal Engine 5 remake where you get to experience one single level environment in the beautiful remake settings of Unreal Engine 5. So this is pretty much a what if Diablo 2, the Hogane level, was made in Unreal Engine 5, or it was a remake of a game. Now, I gotta say, this was very, very interesting to play. I've not played Diablo a lot, so this level I don't really know anything about. But just looking at the environment and the settings and just the realism and the beauty of this was incredible to have a look at. Again, I must say that this is a demo level, so it's going to be one of those ones where it's more just a looky around the place and you probably may or may not touch again. This, though, was very cool to experience. Would I play a Diablo game in VR if it was made in Unreal Engine 5? Maybe, because this is definitely something which I think would correlate in VR. Last but not least, for Red Dead Redemption 2 fans or cowboy game lovers in total, This demo right here is probably one of the most impressive ones that I have played. This is a demo of a cowboy westernized themed modern town in Unreal Engine 5, where you get to explore, change the weather, and edit your own settings to your own liking. Now, when I say I got immersed in this game instantly, even though there is not much apart from this area yet, there is no story to it, there is no certain quests or key developments, but the whole environment, again guys, this was probably my most favourite in total. Playing this in VR worked and translated very, very well as it was in Unreal Engine 5, and just the ambiance, the textures, the ground, the noises, everything was just incredible. If more games were made like this in VR, I guarantee you everyone would probably be hopping onto it. Now folks, let me know what you think. Would you be playing any of these in Unreal Engine in VR, and what was your favourite? Let me know.